Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back. My name's Liam. Welcome back to the show. I'm going to talk about Christmas shopping for a business guru or an entrepreneur or some business ideas if you know a guy in your life that likes business stuff, whether he's already rich or not rich. I think the number one thing that is pretty fucking obvious is books, but I'm going to make some book recommendations. So, ideally you want to know or have access to your boy's bookshelf or a girl, but I think there's three books that I would say everyone should have, and they're good books that you can look back on and reread. Number one is Eat That Frog. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. It's a short read. It's really easy to digest. And it's really, really tactical advice. I think it's probably 100 pages, maybe a little more. Just productivity stuff that everybody needs to be reminded of. Because most of the time, we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. So a lot of times I'll look back at this book every month or two. Not necessarily scheduled, but I'll look back at it and it'll remind me of a lot of good productivity. Not hacks, but just productivity principles to stay productive, make things easier, all of that. And Brian Tracy's an awesome fucking guy. So Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy is number one. Number two, I'm gonna have to say Hormozi's book, $100 Million Offers. This is another book, again, that you can't go wrong with. You're gonna have to buy it on Amazon, but it's really easy to read, really easy to digest, and it's really, really tactical advice that, again, this is another book I just look at every few days because I'm always using it for my businesses. So the last book would be The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. I just had to think about that for 5 minutes straight, so that's a good recommendation. That one is all about how important the morning is and how to structure it. It was one of the first books I started with, so I think it's a fucking awesome book. So those three, it's again, the first one was Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Second one is $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. And then the third one is The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. All great books every entrepreneur should have. And I wouldn't say they're the most common books either. I think it's safe to say that the person in your life will not have them, especially if they're not a big reader. And you could get these for even people who are just into self-improvement or anything. They're pretty universal. Some other things I would get would be those legal pads. Get a 3-pack of those legal pads. Get a nice pack of pens and something like that. I love those for taking notes. I use them every day, planning out the schedule. You can just tear the pieces off. I fucking love those. What else I would get? You can always go with headphones, shit like that. But don't overthink it. It's pretty easy. I wouldn't look past books, because I think books are a really awesome gift. They're cheap. The return on reading them, it could make the person in your life a lot more money. So I think they'll really appreciate it. So that's all I got for this one. Pretty short. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have an awesome fucking holiday.